Okay. Ray's Music Exchange, thank you very much for letting me talk to you guys today. Appreciate it. Um, so you're practicing for a couple gigs coming up. What do you have that
Well, in a couple days we have a show we're doing at the Woodward Theater that is kind of Halloween spirited because it's the night before Halloween. But
Cool.
so we're planning on playing a whole night of our music, kind of combined with little spooky treats, I would say. And then we're also having Big Bang Productions come and do their thing, and I know that Vince has a lot of special visual tastiness worked out.
Oh, so you're gonna have the whole lights and the whole effect.
Yeah,
like
we're
last
doing.
time
Yeah, definitely. And so we're excited because we're going to play some new tunes, right? And then some things we haven't done in a while, which is one of the reasons we're
Practicing.
here now, right? Because we don't exist in a vacuum. Anyone else? No? Yes. Did that kind of answer anything?
No,
Crash,
absolutely.
but we didn't mention the 15th, right?
Oh, and then no, we're doing that. We're doing that, and then at the end of November, which is the 21st,
Correct.
we're doing, of course, the Cincy Groove Festival.
Excellent.
And I believe we are the third of the four bands. Am I wrong?
There's five acts.
Okay.
Carol's playing solo, but
Okay.
yeah, you're going to be the fourth out
Of the five.
Of the five.
Right. So
so
nice little prime location there.
Absolutely. I was talking to you guys earlier, but tell me some. How long has the band been together? I mean, I know there's been some sporadic gaps here and there, but
yeah, the band existed probably 3 years before anybody in this room was in the group.
okay.
I came on in '98, early '98.
Okay.
I think I actually played the New Year's '97 into '98. We changed some members around at that time, and then I helped bring
I was in like February of '98.
Yeah.
Brad in pretty soon after,
Somewhere
Nick and
around
Jason were
June,
soon
May,
after that.
I came in.
and then
You
Jason,
were like early May or
and
April
then
because
You
I
were
came
2
in
weeks
May,
after
yeah.
when I came in.
Yeah.
I remember
There was
So-
one gig where I played bass before we got Nick.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
First time,
It was
Was
very
that West Virginia or something?
first time I opened for Rays, you were running sound.
right, which is right.
Well, I've noticed you playing a lot of different instruments. So.
Yeah. Well, that's like, I mean, I didn't really take up bass until more recently, within the last.
It all added up to the point where we could get Mike to join the
Right.
band.
Well, I was going to say, I mean, you guys were the lineup, though, for a lot of years. Eli Lutzig switched with you.
Yes.
But it was essentially this cast of characters until Blue in the Face. You guys had Steve Cortica played on
Yep.
that. And that was a saxophone player who was the same age as me.
Okay.
So he kind of fostered the next wave of guys who came through.
Nice.
Myself. And that was like 2003 for him.
2002, 2003.
And then I started with the band in 04.
Many
Yeah.
people in and around CCM or UC or just around the Clifton at that time.
So
Yep.
when did you kind of take your first hiatus, and
Oh.
what brought about the second resurgence? I guess.
Well, we did Blue in the Face. When we did that, we were at a stage where I think we just had this phase where we just didn't feel like auditioning anybody to be in the band to replace people. So basically,
Yeah.
the band started to get smaller and smaller and smaller, and then we finally were basically down to a 4 or 5 piece where Mad Dog was doubling on trumpets and keyboards. And this was such an attractive thing that, of course, the jazz mandolin guy, Jamie, came and kind of told. So Mad Dog was with us
Off the
sort of
street.
less frequently, and we found the need that we wanted to replace with an actual real live keyboard player. Even though Mad Dog is quite excellent at the job, but it was very cool to have him double. But of course, we just wanted to hear keyboard behind the trumpet solo, and that wasn't possible unless we did that. So that's when Mikey really folded in. So we were playing Blue in the Face material with Mikey, and then Eli kind of moved on and decided to move out to LA, which was really awesome. And so we had a couple of different drummers who worked in the stead, Joe Janigan and Tim Hensley for a time, and that's around the time when John Gentry played a little bit with us.
Okay.
But the primary recording years of the band, so the 3 years that preceded Mad Dog joining the band, was there wasn't really any releases there. So everything we recorded and released was in that window from essentially '98 through 2004.
Okay. Yeah.
So so the first hiatus was kind of winding that down. So it was 2005-ish, 2006 when we really just slowed down and it kind of rose up. Honestly, right around the time it became really expensive to be like gas was like stupid high.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
sure.
so it kind of made sense.
New challenges to
Right.
touring and
Yeah.
Right, absolutely. And then we got together in 2010
That's
to
right.
do the reunion at the Play-by-Play, and then we did made a DVD of that night.
Okay.
And then the next year we released the DVD and did another reunion show at the old Southgate House.
I remember
And then 2 years went by.
2 years, and then the new.
And then we did
Southgate
another at the new Southgate House,
that. Mhm.
another reunion, and then the one following that was
last year.
last year, which we did at
Woodward.
Very nice.
last March. Well, actually this year. So
Yeah.
right.
Nice.
Doesn't feel like this year.
Since you've been touring for so long, I mean, I heard some interesting stories earlier, but what are some like kind of off the wall or just crazy road trip stories? That
do we care to tell?
Hey, I'm not going to censor anything, so I don't care.
You know, Nick brought up, and I kind of forgot about it. So at a certain time, you know, while we were doing an album, there was kind of some of the pressure for some of us who didn't finish their degrees in school at Cincinnati Conservatory to like go back to school. But what we would have to do at that point is, you know, go up and take these ridiculous gigs because we said we were all in and we're going to do these things. And so we got booked in Madison, Wisconsin. We drove all the way up to Madison, Wisconsin.
On a
Did
Wednesday.
On a Wednesday, did a gig in front of approximately 0 people.
Yeah, probably
And
none people.
Got none paid except for garlic mashed potatoes.
Very,
Right.
very
Which
fine
were good.
garlic mashed potatoes.
really
mashed
good.
potatoes.
They were great.
And then we
They were
left,
delicious.
drove overnight, and just in time to drop me and the saxophone player at the time off for class. So
Right.
like, those
Well,
are
wait,
the kinds
did
of
you guys
things.
even make? Did you actually get to?
We
class
made
that day?
we
Okay.
made the class.
I thought
we
that
excelled
Physically,
in
you
school.
were there.
I thought we went through all
that
that.
category
and-
also includes here to New York to play at Wetlands or wherever that one was.
Right.
Just like, you know, the gig was all right, and then we're packing up and leaving, and I think Lake Trout played, and the whole room just immediately
Cleared,
filled up.
yeah.
Come on, and they were very good.
Yeah.
But
Wasn't it
come on,
20th
man.
Congress?
20th,
Check us
yeah.
out, too.
There was a-
I've been around
okay.
We were
Walters.
very
I
good
think that was the
too.
20th Congress
Yep.
gig. My favorite is October 11th in 2001 when we went in to try and go into the Holland Tunnel. And no one had told us that
Yeah.
trailers weren't allowed in the Holland
Yeah,
Tunnel.
that was a month.
And we got there at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and there was armed police officers with M16s on the railing above the Holland Tunnel. And the cops stopped us in the middle of the crunch.
We unloaded the entire
Unloaded the
trailer.
entire trailer, and then looked at me and said, "Okay, I'm not allowed to send, trailers through the tunnel, and I don't have a way to talk to those guys up there with the guns." He's like, "I want you to just go through the tunnel, don't stop." And we did.
And
We made
we
it.
no bullet holes. We were fine. Everything was.
The
we
moral
keep-
of the story: touring is kids, not for the faint of heart.
Yeah.
Only if you love it.
That's awesome. Well, no, that's great. Are you guys doing any new writing or new recording or that kind of
That's
stuff?
part of what we're playing on the show is some new tunes, and the point is to actually work up new material and work towards a new recording.
Excellent.
So that's what I would like to do.
That'll be exciting.
Certainly with
And though on our quote unquote reunion shows, we'll have a lot of the older cast of characters come and
Oh.
do an old school thing. We've kind of decided, because we like playing together so much, again, and we have time or the interest or whatever it is, we can really get more stuff done and we can get a
Yeah.
little bit more open and creative. With 5 guys, it's just easier to deal with a smaller crew.
Yeah.
And so this is kind of this
Everybody
core.
lives
and
in town.
Yeah,
you know.
just recently, within a year ago, I moved back to town, which I'm super happy about.
Yeah.
Cincinnati's just going crazy with lots of good opportunity now, and so we're just happy to get to hang and play together again more often.
And now we have hats.
Oh yeah, show me the hats. There we go.
We do have hats.
So if you have hats, you pretty much that means you're serious.
We've made it.
Hats. Well, excellent. Well, thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it.
Awesome.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
track two melody. Right.
Thank you.